going on the trip from hell, where every flight is missed, they lose your luggage, and you're in the middle seat between a sumo wrestler and a screaming baby. Don't worry, I'm coming along for the ride. I'm Mary Kate Beck, and this is Travel Disasters. The plane exploded.
Yeah, we're already having fun.
Oh my gosh. How are you, Torres?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm so good. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. I've been looking forward to this. This'll be
I know.
Fun.
I'm pumped. It's a snowy night. I'm wearing my muumuu. I've got my LaCroix. My muumuu.
I don't want to look like a crazy person. Just give me the muumuu.
Yeah, just give me the muumuu. It's like a Sherpa muumuu. I don't know. My mom got it for me, but I fucking love it. It's so great.
I got some fucking Ugg slippers for Christmas from my girlfriend's parents. And I was like, I'm so used to like trashy things. And I saw these. I was like, oh, they're so plush. They're so nice. I need to treat myself more.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like walking on pillows.
It is.
It's so great.
They also make me like 3 inches taller.
Nice.
For some weird
reason. They have like actual soles. I wear them to take the garbage out. I'm like a true old lady. Just like walk around outside in my slippers and my muumuu. Like,
all you need is a skinny cigarette and a little dog on a leash.
Oh my God, yes. Who's like the size of a football.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who doesn't stop barking.
Your cigarettes are called Capris and your dog is named Capri.
No, Virginia Slim.
Virginia Slim.
My dog Ginny. Oh my God.
Some true Southside stuff. That's my dog Cools.
Yeah. Durrell.
Yeah. No name brand cigarettes. Jesus Christ.
Oh
Durrell
my God. You
cigarettes.
think I'm a millionaire? I can't afford Parliaments. Oh God. Oh my God. Well, I'm so excited to have you on the show. It's going to be super fun. We were already laughing our asses off before we even turned the mics on. So
we were having some fun before.
Oh my God. I've known you for a couple of years. I was friends with you first through comedy, and then we discovered that you're like really good friends with my now ex-boyfriend, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But I think I have squatters' rights, I think, because we're still friends.
I mean, we're all still friends.
We're all still friends.
No matter what, I'll love that dude.
I know.
Forever.
He is the best.
Won some great men's league championships, drunk off our asses at the Oaklawn and Southwest Ice Arenas.
That's right. Ice Arenas.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So fun. Yeah. You're a hockey player.
Yes.
You're a comedian.
Yes.
You're a mechanic.
Used to be.
Ex-mechanic.
Yeah.
Now you're getting your degree. You're doing homework after this. You're a man of many talents.
Yeah, I work in operations now, so I'm trying to get a degree to be like, pay me more money, or I'm just gonna figure something else out.
You're like, I earned it. I have a degree. I have a bachelor's now. I pronounce the E in bachelor's degree. I am a learned scholar.
No more shitty art degree for me.
That's right. Oh my God. Well, let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
So before we start every episode, I like to do the infamous travel scale, where we kind of compare two ends of the spectrum of people that never travel at all to people that travel all the time. So today's travel scale is, I feel so bad saying this, it's going to be Christopher Reeves, our American hero, who had a tragic accident with a horse.
Yeah, Superman had whoopsie.
I know. Was he? Never mind. I don't know the details. Whatever. He can't move now. And so he's basically stationary, can't travel, to actual Superman, like the real life Superman who can actually travel, fly around the world, he can circle the planet and reverse its orbit.
Mm-hmm.
He travels constantly.
A lot of people will say he's faster than the Flash.
True. So where do you kind of fall on that scale?
I think it's just a kid reading a comic book. One of the comic books. Like I used to
couch.
Yeah.
Daydreaming.
I used to travel a little bit more, but now I don't know. I feel like I got too many responsibilities. I don't get to travel very much.
You have a lot of houseplants.
Yeah, I got a lot of
cats.
Man. I got one cat, but I got about 8 houseplants, and I don't know
so many responsibilities.
I don't know if I trust anybody while I'm gone.
Yeah.
We're actually trying to plan a vacation, my girlfriend and I.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Where are you guys thinking?
Thinking about Vegas for a couple days.
Oh, come on. Do somewhere like romantic
What?
or somewhere
we never
cool.
get to travel,
But
and
Vegas
she's never been.
Who cares? You go to Vegas with like your bros and like snort cocaine off of strippers. Don't go with your girlfriend.
I like to gamble, and we want to see Cirque du Soleil.
Oh my God. I mean, fine. If I personally don't want my significant anywhere near Vegas, Mary Kate, but
Vegas, Mary Kate.
like Vegas MKB is a fucking monster, and I don't He'll leave me. He will leave me.
I like how you just did a 180. I'm a straight up old lady. You don't want to meet Vegas, Mary Kate.
Yeah, she's a monster. Oh my God. Well, good for you guys. Have you traveled anywhere like recently? Like anywhere memorable?
No, actually, as sad as that is. Well, like comedy stuff, like doing festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm staying in and around the Midwest, trying to get to Denver soon. So
nice.
I don't know how that's going to work out.
Have you been to Denver before?
Not yet, no.
Joseph.
Why is my name Joseph?
I don't know. I just panicked. Is it Jonathan?
Yes.
Jonathan, really? Because
Yeah.
I know you spell your name Jon.
Yeah, it's a shortened down version of my full
I just
name.
panicked on your name. So I can't
No
imagine
audience.
anyone not going to Denver.
I
Oh my
love
God,
it.
it's the best. And you have such a Denver vibe. You're wearing a Carhartt hat, Vans, and a like long ass hair.
Yeah, I know.
You would blend in. Go before you cut your hair.
Okay, I'll have to go do that. Yeah.
That's on the hair bucket list.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome. So take us to like your travel disaster today. Like, where is Jon Torres? How old are you?
Okay, this was, oh man, I was 20 years old when this happened.
So 45 years ago?
Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm 30. I'm 31 now, so
Yeah,
11 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's like when you think about something that's 11 years ago, it's still so like burned into my brain because it was something that I was so excited about. It was the first time really getting out, playing music and doing things like that. But it wasn't just for playing music. Like the band I was in, we were going to record a full-length 10-song album in Georgia with somebody that worked with a record label.
Wow, that's so cool.
And
what type of band is this? Like, please describe. I need to know.
it was
what
like
20-year-old Jon Torres.
It was like it was definitely like a punk emo band.
like,
and it was a lot of fun. It was very similar
Death
to
Cab for
like
Cutie.
No, not that soft. It was kind of like imagine like Taking Back Sunday and the Used like mashed together. So like a heavier version of Taking Back Sunday.
I liked Taking Back Sunday when I was like 14.
Yeah.
So love it. And what like position in the band were you?
I was the bassist.
Oh my God, that's the best one.
Is it?
I feel like ladies are suckers for bassists.
I don't think so at all.
Really?
Yeah.
They got like the long and like they're just kind of like in
They
the
got the
background.
long.
The long like what is it called?
Bass?
Bass?
Yeah.
Like you get it.
Yeah. I would say women are more attracted to drummers and singers.
That's the second thing I was going to say.
Drummers and singers.
Singers I've never really been a fan of because I'm like, I want to be the attention. I want all the attention in the relationship. So if it's both of us,
then you'll get songs written about you.
But then it'll be like ladies fawning over him like at shows, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So
I was the bassist, and I also booked like a lot of our shows.
Oh, nice. So you were a producer even before you got into the comedy game. You're like,
Yeah.
this is nothing for me now.
Yeah, there was always something about it's like, well, you got to work outside of writing songs.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've always been kind of like a business savvy person. I've worked since I was like really young. I got my first job when I was 13. So it's like, nope, we should probably figure out how to make money doing this so we're not totally flat broke, and we can make merch and we can do a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
So we were going to record our album in, believe it was Savannah. It was either Savannah or Camilla, Georgia. I can't remember the name of the town.
Yeah.
But we had to drive through Atlanta to get there, which was really cool.
Yeah.
But a couple weeks before, there's always band drama and stuff like that.
A bunch of 20-year-old boys with huge egos?
Yeah.
Get out.
No, some of us were humble. Some other us were not. Somebody definitely thought that they were a rock star when we definitely were not shit, and it was not me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump like right into the whole thing.
Jump in.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So it's about, it's not even like a month before we're leaving to record. And we've known about this for like 2-3 months now.
Yeah.
So we're planning on it. And the drummer of the band at the time, we found out that he got his girlfriend pregnant.
Oh, great.
And yeah,
great
exactly
start to
what
the trip.
we said. And she was definitely a stalkery type person.
Great.
Like we would have band practice. She would call him like 50 times and like show up banging on the door. And we're like, what the fuck, man? We're trying to get stuff done. Anyway, we find out this information and we're like, why are you telling us this? Like the kid's not going to be here for a while. He goes, I can't go. I got to get a job. And we're like, what do you mean you can't go? Like this is set in stone.
Yeah.
We have a studio reserved on fucking far away.
Yeah.
We can't, it's not like we're just going to like go to some place in the city and record this stuff.
We can't just find you a replacement in a month.
Yeah, to learn 10 songs.
Yeah.
And especially when we only had 9 and we had to write one when we were there.
No pressure, guys.
No, not at all. So this is where everything starts to fall apart. It's just that instant bad omen before we even leave.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, the first thing, usually when you record music, one of the first things you track are the drums because it's basically the tempo for everything. So the 2 guitarists get with him and we start recording in a studio here in Chicago.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
There's disaster from the get-go. Like whoever booked the studio, they forgot we were coming. So they were like locked out, all this shit that we were going through. And then we record all the drum tracks. They work like, I think it was either an entire day or like 2 days split up. So we're like, okay, we have the drum tracks. We'll send these to Dennis, who's recording our album.
Dennis.
And we'll be able to just go to Georgia, no problems.
Yeah.
And everything will sync up. We get there. He has the compressed files. This is like, it's not even like super music lingo, but like our drummer had a big problem playing to a click, which is the metronome that you listen to. So it's like,
yeah, that like keeps everything on track, right?
Well,
and like timing.
Yeah, well, he was bad at that.
Well, then he's not a drummer.
Yeah, I know. Then we find out that none of the clicks for any of the songs line up when we get to Georgia.
Shit.
But I'm going to talk about getting to Georgia, which was a fucking hassle in itself.
Yes.
Driving to Georgia should maybe take like 12 to 15 hours, I think. It took us 24 and a half hours.
Oh my God.
We had an
driving.
Driving.
You didn't like stay overnight?
No.
This is,
just
great.
Drove straight through.
Fuck.
We had an old shitty van that was already falling apart. And it was so bad, we burned oil as we drove the van and it leaked oil. So we had to stop and put oil in it constantly and even to get there. But within the first couple hours of leaving for Georgia, we're still in Illinois. Our trailer gets a flat tire.
Oh my God, you're still in Illinois?
We're still in Illinois.
How many hours has that been?
It's been like not even 3 hours into the trip.
Oh my God.
It's almost like immediate, it feels like.
Fuck.
So we're like, what the fuck are we going to do? We don't have a spare tire for this trailer because it's an old trailer from the 70s that like some crazy old person built. And we looked at the rims and we're like, why is there only 4 lugs on? Like, it was so old that they don't even make the rims for it anymore.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And
so finding a replacement for it is impossible.
And there's full-size car tires on this thing.
Oh my God.
So it was even worse. We find a place where we just like, we limp it to like a farm and fleet.
Oh, geez.
And then they tell us that one of the fucking lug nuts is stripped and they can't get it off. So they had to drill out the lugs to get the fucking tire off. And then they had to get a tire transferred from another place. So we were sitting there for like hours. Then we finally leave for Georgia.
Question.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just like get a trailer from U-Haul and like just put it on your credit card, eat the costs?
Credit card, we were 20 years old. None of us had money. None of us had money. Like, if we did, we would have rented a van, like a better van.
Yeah.
We were so broke. We spent all of our money trying to record this album.
Yeah, you have more time than money, I guess.
Yep, exactly. So we're driving to Georgia, and since we have to keep stopping, we're making like random pit stops. And our friend Will is with us. We stop in this place in like middle of nowhere, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Will's black.
Oh.
And it turns out we go to the bathroom. And the bathroom is decked out with Klan markings.
Whoa.
And we're like, what the fuck?
We need to get the fuck out of here.
So we're already terrified. I'm trying to get us back in the van, and somebody's just inside trying to buy stuff. And I see the guy sitting at the counter. He had an SS tattoo on his arm. I was like, it's time to go.
Yes.
It's really time to go.
Holy shit.
I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I was like, I'm not going to be like, hey, that guy's got a Nazi tattoo on his arm. So I just shut up and got in the van, and we got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So as we're still driving, it's just taking forever. A lot of us try to sleep. So this van that we had was so old. It was like a 1989 Ford Econoline 150.
Oh my God.
Shitty captain's chairs, lots of carpeting, really bad. And it
curtains?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it just smelled like a locker room. Like, it was so fucking gross. Everybody smoked in there. We would drink in there.
Totally.
So it just smelled like a dive bar.
Totally. Oh,
and
that's like a 20-year-old's dream.
No.
But not if you're filling it up with it. I
Very
mean, it's
dirty.
a disaster. Yeah.
And as we're trying to get to Georgia, we're driving through the mountains, right?
Beautiful.
No.
Not when
Terrifying. The steering wheel on this car was so loose, like you can just like shuffle the wheel back and forth.
It looks like he's steering a ship, ladies and gentlemen.
It was like steering a ship.
Yes.
But you could do that like a good amount and the wheel wouldn't turn. So when you're driving through the mountains with fucking a trailer and a van, you start to wobble. And I'm trying to like sleep on the floor. And I just feel the van moving back and forth. I was like, well, this is how I'm going to die.
Yeah.
This will
Gravity
be the way
will
that I
take
die.
me and
we'll die. We'll like make it into one of those truck pits and then a truck will hit us and we'll all die. Just made me so scared. So we finally get to Georgia and we find out that, you know, as we're going on, we're starting to record. We're like sound checking everything. We're trying to get all the tones ready. How everybody wants to like have their instruments sound fine-tuned and everything like that. Start recording the first track and the clicks don't line up. All the snare hits are off.
Oh my God.
Everything is, we're fucked. Like we're here for a week. So we decide to start punching in. We go back. We're taking snare hits out. We're taking everything out and we're doing individual drum hits that are off. And we had to like take sound out of everything. It was, oh God, it was so
tedious,
bad.
yeah.
But as like, when we were in the van, like we're already super broke and everybody's just like tour food is just eating garbage. Like I definitely ate like hard ramen noodle.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm broke. Fucking broke. I had a bag of change with me on that trip.
Oh my God,
I had no money.
That's wild.
Yeah. Just leaving to go try and do your hopes and dreams.
Hard ramen noodles is like,
yeah.
like
you'd put the pack in the water.
Yeah.
And you'd dunk it for flavor and you'd eat that.
That's heartbreaking. Yeah. Look at how far you've come.
Yeah. Look at me eating it inside now.
Oh my God.
So as the trip goes on, it was fucking brutal because as we're traveling and stuff like that, we start realizing that we all cannot stand each other for the entire trip. So arguments are happening and I'm trying to remember more of this trip because I don't want to like fall short on your time.
Oh, you're fine.
As we were trying to figure out all of these snare hits and stuff like that, nothing is working. So
oh my God.
We're stuck there trying to figure things out.
And just to clarify, your drummer is not with you.
Yeah, our drummer's
okay, so this is stuff that you like
all.
recorded in the studio. It's off. It's throwing like all of your potential like recordings that you're gonna do in Georgia way off.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like nothing you can do at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We start meeting a lot of like the crazy town folk.
Oh, fun.
And, yeah. There were a lot of.
Are you guys in Georgia now?
Yeah.
Nice.
So as we're in
Where are
Georgia,
you staying? Are you all sleeping in the van?
No. We were living at the guy's house that was recording us.
Oh, that's nice
which
of him.
is why we all started to like just hate each other.
What?
And man, I'm just trying to think of more of this story because I wanted it to be longer.
Well, traveling will like bring out people's true colors.
Oh, 100%.
Testing your patience. It's, putting you in situations that like you'd normally, because you guys probably spent a couple hours a week together in a garage.
Yeah, here and there.
To record.
To living with each other for almost an entire week.
Yeah. And things keep going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things just keep going wrong. When we're out there, we got offered to do shows and we couldn't do them because there was no drummer.
Yeah.
So we had to we're turning down something that could be cool.
Totally.
And it's just not working out.
Oh my God.
So we get a couple of the songs recorded, and as we're out there recording, it turns out that some of the stuff didn't get recorded. Parts of songs just dropped out.
What?
And we didn't know what happened.
Like from the studio?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It was just malfunctions and
what?
Yeah, all sorts of fun
And
problems.
You didn't find out till you got back?
No, it was. We were so scared to get the final mix of this because we just thought that it was going to sound like shit.
Yeah.
And we listened to everything before we left, and definitely it's synced up, but just the idea of having to put back together all these things that you made like a fucking puzzle.
Yes.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But when we were in Georgia, we wanted to like walk around and like, we went in the middle of January.
Yeah.
So we escaped Chicago to go to some nice
and it's
warm
like
weather.
probably 60 there.
People
like...
looked at us. I mean, we were already dressed like assholes because we're in like an emo band.
Yes.
But like a lot of us were wearing shorts and t-shirts and people were looking at us like we were fucking insane.
Yeah.
And it was very scary because everywhere we went, like I hate that there's like stereotypes of the South, but like on the way getting there, every place that we stopped at, one of them being a fucking fireworks and gas station.
Hell combination.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yes.
I was like, this guy's real like ready to risk it all.
I love fireworks. That's like one of my guilty pleasures.
Really?
Yes. Like I love buying them. If you go to a fireworks store now, they have like videos that will show you what they look like when they explode. It's so cool. Awesome. And then I walk out of there with like a suitcase filled with like.
Yeah. I mean, I was a dumb kid. We used to have Roman candle fights.
Oh yeah.
You too?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I'm a lunatic.
Yeah.
So fun. And like I have ADD, so like if I lit a Roman candle, I would like accidentally just like wave it around, like almost hit like families. I'm like, sorry. Like
we've definitely used some of those shells to just blow up mailboxes.
It's
and
so
shit.
gratifying.
Yeah, it is.
So fun. Oh my God. So you're in Georgia. You guys look like psychos because it's 60 degrees. But you're like, you don't understand. It's -12 where we're from. Yeah.
And as we're like trying to going around the town, just we went to this mall, and this mall we were trying to like promote. We would just go to places and promote the band.
Yeah.
And we went to this very weird mall that was right next to this place called there was a strip club next to it called the Pink Pony. And the Pink Pony was right next to a motel where you would pay by the hour. And we're like, oh, we definitely see how that's
a good business model. Yeah.
I guess so.
It's convenient.
Real easily busted, but
yeah.
that fucking happens. When we would promote inside of the mall, I don't know if you've ever seen like somebody
inside of the mall.
Yeah, we were just like handing out flyers and shit. And it's just the amount of people that would just like redirect themselves away from us was fucking hilarious.
Yes. So soul sucking.
Yeah.
And like, you're like, hey, come see our show that we can't perform here because we don't have a crucial piece of our band.
But it's like we would be missing.
Just look us up on MySpace.
Yeah. We would be missing so much shit because we packed so poorly for this trip. Like,
I
we
bet.
Would stop
Boys
at a
are
Wendy's.
the worst packers.
We would stop at a Wendy's and the singer in my band is just grabbing spoonfuls of forks, just like handfuls of forks
my God.
into the bag. And we're like, what are you doing? He goes, we're running out of forks, man.
Oh my God. Can't you see? We're running out of forks. Someone has to keep this fork ship afloat.
Yes. But like, this is the type of trip that I was on. And I don't know if this is like killing the lead for later, but like even with like travel hacks or anything like that, I discovered so much gross food that I was unaware of on this trip. Like
what?
The singer in my band, he would be like, yeah, man, I'm just going to go make a brownwich and go to bed. I'm like, what the fuck is a brownwich?
It sounds like a poop sandwich.
Yeah, it does. And it looks like one too. A brownwich is just 2 pieces of white bread with barbecue sauce on it.
Ew.
And that is a brownwich.
Isn't that similar to like, remember people had ketchup sandwiches?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's probably like a sister of the ketchup sandwich.
Yeah.
A brownwich. That's disgusting.
It was very gross.
Ew.
But we spent every day like recording until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Wow.
So it was just very difficult. It felt like, one, we were all homesick because it's hard to do something like that when you're used to doing it as a unit and one person's not there.
Yeah.
And hold on, I got a bad brain.
Too many brown witches.
Yeah, too many brown witches. I browned out for a second. See, I'm just bad with dead air.
You're homesick?
Yeah, that was it. And with being homesick, we just kind of started to get on each other's nerves a little bit too much.
Tensions are high.
Yeah.
Everybody hates each other.
I think it was also that point when you're super far away from home and you're like, my dream is stupid.
Oh.
That's like the worst thing to
it's
feel.
It's like sinking in on this where you're like, this isn't going to happen.
You start feeling so defeated that you're like, I don't even want to do this.
So did you guys break up after this trip?
No, we came home and we fired our drummer and we got a new drummer.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like, you ruined everything, Ryan.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hope his name isn't Ryan.
No, very far off. But, man, I feel like there was so much more to this trip. And now that I'm on mic, I'm like, you're just forgetting all the good stuff, John.
Just like in comedy.
Yeah, that's how it always fucking works.
Yeah, you're like, this story crushed with my friends.
Yes.
I know, every time. Don't worry about it. We can have you as a guest back. Part 2. Band tour part 2.
It was funny because I was trying to dig up a lot of stuff. Like I was trying to find old videos and pictures of it.
Which we're definitely going to post.
And just, man, looking back on this now, I just want to go to my old self and be like, what? You dropped out of school for this? to like be in a smelly van with a bunch of other people.
How did your parents feel about that?
My mom is a very free-spirited person.
Yeah.
So she was just like, I guess go live your dream.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to tell you no because you're just going to do it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
And, I'm kind of glad I dropped out of school because I'm finishing now for something I actually like.
Yeah.
But, man, just looking back on it, I got to do some cool things with the band I was in. Like, we got to play at the Metro, which was really cool.
Very cool.
But I just think back to this poorly planned trip, and it's just like, you guys could have thought of so many things to do to stop this.
Maybe you guys just weren't ready. But it's
I think that was a big part of it.
You weren't ready, but it's hard to say no to an opportunity too, where it's like, hey, do you want to come to Georgia to, record your album? Like, how could you say no to that? But then the time comes and you're like, well, shit, this didn't work out the way we planned.
Yeah.
But, you live and you learn, and you guys made it to the Metro. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. And now you're a great stand-up comedian.
It was funny. Oh, thank you. It was funny, though, because, like, we were trying to make the best out of a bad situation. We're like, oh, man, cigarettes are like $3 here.
Hell yeah.
And you would get, like, fresh beer. I forgot what, like, big brewery is out there. It's not like, I can't think if it's the Budweiser one or something. Was
it in Kentucky?
Big. No, it's in Georgia.
Oh.
Something big is there, and I don't remember which beer it was, but I just remember beer being good because it was so hot.
There.
We were very miserable.
Yeah.
And it just kind of helped with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Beer solves everything.
Usually.
Yeah. For the most part, until it ruins everything. But whatever. So what's going on with you next? So you and your girlfriend are going to plan a trip to Vegas.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
Try to figure out that tax return money.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best time to do it. Because then you can use it, put it towards something that's super fun. Because it's money that's already spent.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. And then let's talk about travel hacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you have for us? You said you had a lot.
Yeah. As far as travel hacks go, if you're traveling in a van or any car for that matter, get a reusable cooler. If you can't afford one, get a styrofoam cooler.
Yeah.
Because they're like $4 at a Jewel or any grocery store, and always change out the ice. Mm-hmm. Always just keep changing out the ice. One of the best things to do is, like, if you have any like lunch meat or anything like that, put it on the bottom and put the ice on top of it.
Yeah.
So it keeps everything fresh.
Forever.
But one of the things that we did, because we had no stereo that worked in this thing, we took get yourself like a power converter. So if you can plug stuff into the cigarette lighter, like the cigarette lighter still works and the fuse isn't out, plug it into the cigarette lighter, and then you can plug in like basically like it's like a wall outlet. So you can like put a hot plate on it.
Oh my God, that's
so
crazy.
You can try to like boil water when you're parked or not moving. And then we had 2 shitty desktop speakers that plugged straight into an iPod.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't dead silent on the way.
Yeah, well, after you guys all hated each other?
Yeah.
After 24 hours of
After we all started like the drive home is the worst when you feel like you've wasted your time.
Yeah.
And it's worse than a show because a show is like only one night and it's like for an hour.
Yeah.
And you just spent like 7 days somewhere and you're coming home and you're like, well, my life's a waste.
Yeah. And like everyone else is kind of feeling it too. Yeah.
So as we're getting the mix and the master of everything, that was when we realized that more stuff didn't sync up. So we had to go back in, punch more things up, finish it. And then we were finally fucking done with it. But it felt like we weren't because like as we were leaving, he just goes, I'll fix it and make everything right. And I'm like, that is the most
like, fuck you, dude.
unreassuring thing in the world. It's
yeah.
like, it also makes you feel bad at the thing you love doing the most, which is soul crushing as shit.
Yes. Oh my God.
So we go and we're packing up to leave. Another reason why the van smelled so bad is because the singer of our band, for some reason, he found a pair of, I think this was for the trip. He found a pair of Adidas Sambas on top of a mailbox.
Ew.
And then just wore them the whole tour.
Oh my God. You guys are so poor.
They smelled so bad.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, you reek. And he's like, they were free.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh my God, that's awful. Well, I'm glad that you lived to tell the tale.
Yeah,
Glad
but
that those days are over.
I got to tell you about the trip home.
Oh, yeah.
So as we're driving home, I drove for a little while. I hated driving that thing because, like, one, I have ADD, and two, I have shit vision at night.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, like, drive something that carries all my friends and we could die.
Yeah, it's a
Back
lot
to
of
the whole thing I was
responsibility.
saying. Yeah. And so I'm not driving again for the most part. One of the guys didn't even drive at all. He just slept most of the time.
What a dick.
Yeah, he is. But as we're driving home, we started having car trouble. So
God. Shocker. You
Yeah.
had car trouble the entire way there.
Yeah. But this is like bigger car trouble.
Oh, no.
So as we're finally getting, I think it was right when we crossed the border into Kentucky, the transmission starts to slip.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what that means,
as
but
we're
it sounds
like,
terrible.
as you're driving, as the car is like accelerating, how a car will go, man,
Yeah.
into the next gear. Well, it just wouldn't do that, and it would just go clunk and just
Oh my God.
slam us forward and not keep going. And I think that had a lot to do with how much oil was burned. That thing was on borrowed time to begin with.
Totally.
And I can't believe that we even tried to take it anywhere close to out of state.
Oh my God, yeah.
Let alone like 5 states away.
Yes.
And as we're driving, we're getting closer to Illinois, and it keeps slipping more
and
more and more. And
I
we're like,
can't.
this trip is never going to fucking end. We are going to live in this thing on the side of a road.
We're going to die in this thing.
Yes. And we finally get back to Illinois. Then it's my job, because we practiced at my house.
Yeah.
We stopped at our guitarist's house. I drop everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm driving back into Chicago with the van that is barely fucking making it.
Yes.
And the transmission is slipping more and more and more. And I just remember getting into my driveway, and I just, like, I sit in the van, and I just started crying, and I'm just
oh my God.
fuck my dreams. This is dumb. I'm never going to do this again.
Oh my God.
And then, like, a couple weeks later, just right back at it.
Oh my God.
Just keep doing it.
This is persistence.
But it got me definitely thinking. I was just like, yeah, I don't know if this is for me.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And like, I have to hear one of these songs. I will be the judge of whether it was worth it or not.
Oh, I got to find one of the songs now.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The world needs to hear this.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Oh my God. Well, thank you so much. That was super fun. I'm glad that you
you.
made it home. Jesus. I'm glad that you quit being in an emo band. I think you're better off.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Comedy's way more fun.
It's funny too, because when I just joined that band, I had the option to join like a very heavy band, like a metal band.
Oh God.
And I turned it down. And then 6 months later, they got signed and we're like touring Europe. And I was just like, fuck, music's not for me, man.
Do you know the band? What was it?
I don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. Is it Korn?
No.
That's the
I
only.
like how you go right to Korn as your only metal.
Is it Korn?
No, it's not. I wasn't hanging out with Jonathan Davis.
Oh my God. So funny. Oh my God. Well, so Vegas coming up. What do you want to plug?
Ooh, I definitely want to plug 2 things. I have a podcast myself with Jake Brunig. It's called Dynamite Nunchucks, and it's very stupid. We just did a live episode where Jake got tattooed during it.
Oh my God. So cool.
So yeah, that was fun. And go check out don'ttellcomedy.com. I'm the usual host and resident comic of Don't Tell Comedy. We do pop-up shows all over Chicago. So if you would like to come see a show, go check out our website. And it's all neighborhood-based, so you can find one right in your neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's cool. They don't tell you where the show's going to be.
Yeah, or who's going to be on it.
Yeah.
Until, like, you're there.
Yeah.
So that's always fun.
Yeah, they'll give you, like, isn't it like intersections or something like before?
No, they'll give you the
address like an hour before or something.
Yeah.
But it's super fun because like it's just unexpected. It's a really great time, and then you get to see like really great local comedy, and it's super fun. I've done the show. I love the show.
I think you did one on a trolley before.
Yeah, it was on a trolley. I was like, this is dope, but also like I was holding on for my dear life the entire time. We were like on Lakeshore Drive, and I was like, I'm gonna die, but it was super fun. Like, it's just such a good time. They had free beers for everybody. It was
nice.
Great. Yeah, so it was. I can't recommend it enough. So everyone definitely follow Jon Torres on. What are your socials?
Pretty much all my social media is the same. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jon JON _Torres TORRES, because somebody took the single underscore.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. This was super fun, and we'll have you back.
Thanks for having me. I'd love to.
Bye.
Bye.